Wildcat Basketball Weekly, presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union, home of the official U of A debit card, voted Best Bank Credit Union and Best Debit Card. Get yours today at hughesfcu.org.
Welcome to Wildcat Weekly with head coach Sean Miller. The Wildcats are home and away this week. Texas Southern in town on Wednesday night. Saturday, a neutral court game against Gonzaga in Los Angeles. Coach, we're 6 games into the season now. You have an 8-man rotation. Half of those players are new to the program this year, 3 freshmen and a transfer. So tell us about how they've been incorporated into the team so far this season and their progress in particular.
Well, Brian, our top 3 scorers after 6 games are 3 freshmen. I've certainly not coached a team. This is the 13th team that I've had as a head coach, and I don't ever remember that being the case. I think what it shows about this year's team is that we have a high ceiling and a big upside. Regardless of who we beat, how well we play, or who we don't beat, and how bad we play, it's so much about a process of getting better and improvement. Because we're playing right now with guys that have never been in the situations that they're currently in. And if they're great students, in other words, a willing learner, and they're talented, then every experience that they go through, including our own practices, are going to better prepare them to be successful. So judging us now is not fair to this year's team, and we're proud of the fact that we're 5-1. We lost to a very good team in Butler, but it's also a team that could have gone our way just as easily. I think many times under the 4-minute media timeout, if you have the basketball up 4, you have a high percentage of winning the game. But we didn't make the plays that we needed to, and they did. But there's a lot for us to learn from that. We're really excited about our new players. Keanu Pinder, he doesn't get as much credit or accolades because he's not a freshman, and he wasn't in that recruiting class of 2016 of high school players. But I can make the argument that he's every bit as valuable. His defense, his rebounding, his energy off the bench has been really, I think, one of the bright spots of our early season.
You love defense, of course. You just mentioned defense. With a young team like this and the ceiling and so on, how much better defensively can this team be come March? Well,
assuming that our intent remains the same or improves, and that's where it starts. You have to want to really play on that side of the game. We have a lot of talent. We have size. We have depth off the bench to contribute, and we have guards that are really able to put ball pressure, make plays off the ball. Kadeem Allen, in my opinion, is one of the best defenders in the Pac-12. He guards the other team's best player night in and night out, embraces that challenge, makes big plays defensively for us. So we have, I think, a lot of elements that you want to have to become a very good defensive team. Now it's just up to us to work to make that happen.
When you are on the go, you need your credit union to be right there with you. Hughes Federal Credit Union makes your life easier, offering tools to organize your finances and keep your payments up to date and you on track for your future. You also want a financial institution you can trust and cares about the things you do. For 60 years, Hughes has called Southern Arizona home and has given back to our community, investing in the causes that make our area a better place to live. Isn't that who you want as your financial partner?
Wildcat Basketball Weekly continues, presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union.
Texas Southern in town. They've gone to postseason play 3 years in a row now, and they've got a coach in Mike Davis who's been around the block, Indiana, UAB, etc. What kind of team does he put on the floor?
Well, I think it'll be one of the toughest games of the 7 that we've played because of not only Mike, but their personnel. They have a front court player who leads the nation in offensive rebounding, who happens to also be shooting above 75% from the field, which tells you that his shots are coming right at the rim. And he's very, very mobile. He's not a traditional center. He's as athletic as you'll find as a frontline player. And then they have a backcourt that could play really in virtually any program in the country. They combine for almost 40-plus points per game, and they shoot the basketball. They make each other better. And Mike has a real understanding and know-how offensively. He spreads you out. He has a lot of different guys that can shoot the 3. and they're gonna really test our defense for sure.
All right, Wildcats and Texas Southern Wednesday night, Gonzaga on Saturday, and we'll see you again next time on Wildcat Weekly.
Thank you for watching Wildcat Basketball Weekly, presented by Hughes Federal Credit Union, home of the free U of A Visa debit card. Get yours today at hughesfcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA.